Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good fit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Yeah, here we go.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Slot man motioned over. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. They put Flowers in motion right. Prescott now to throw on third down. Flies back here. He's Pollard. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They have themselves another first and 10. Dak caught the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. That hit prevents a first down. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10 if they can get a yard here on third down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give them 3 on that gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Pass taken in by Pollard. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 at USC, Caleb Williams.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. Have more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him. They'd be welcoming encore of everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Timeout called on the field. She's got a player shaken up and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. 3rd down run with Blue. Still going past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
He's going to have this one down to the 20. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
From the red zone now. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Cross on the play brings up 2nd down.
Trying again following the sack. Go right side and Dobbs has it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And this one doesn't go far. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. High percentage look for him here from the left hand.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Vikings send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. Stuck this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 31. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, it's Pollard. Pass through midfield. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-3 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Yeah! Here we go!
First and 10, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So 4th down, and big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Buccaneers and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. Connects on the crosser. It hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Shotgun snap, they give to Blue. And finally, they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's tackled for no gain.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Vikings now set to take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Able to hit Pollard, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Yeah, 26. 28.
Oh, we've got a collision in the backfield, Brock. That football's out. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. It's a textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense. As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy.
On the give, it's Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. We're at the 2. James.
2 yards.
The Buccaneers At a disadvantage on the scoreboard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Williams on the play action. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and they get that first down anyway.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Fullback drive, powering across. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Vikings offense back to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Prescott on 1st and 10. Finding Flowers. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Tight end going in motion here. So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay.
Delay of game, often.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Here we go. 26.
Now here's Prescott. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Dak throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Final throw before the break. He's got time here, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Buccaneers and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best, punching it in himself this year. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Second down now, 7 to go. Williams from the gun. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And he set it down for him from the 46.
That's good.
The middle, Blue. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground.
At the 32-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pull the lead coming out at halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Michael Dixon will kick it away. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Out of the pistol, Williams. That's completed right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second.
Working from the gun, Williams. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 16-point ball game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Dak off the play fake. Catch made, left side by Palmer. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Yeah! Do it quick, Larry!
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing good on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. He lofts it deep left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Buccaneers and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. We hear from the pistol. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Start the drive with Blue. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's Worthy running the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams to throw on 1st. Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Give up the gut to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams going to run with it. On the move into the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. return from the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, here's Dak. Looking right, and he finds it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Back now, pressure on its way. Has it downfield working the left. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided.
Kill.
Now it's Prescott again. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Buccaneers first down.
And play action. Williams bails out of the pocket quick. And finds Miller complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. This is Bigsby. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They are now set for a first and 10.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
Again, it's Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Get a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one's... Puts the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Zone read here and get to Pollard. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and inches.
Prescott to sneak it. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective If you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here we go. Clinton.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Prescott now on 3rd down. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Buccaneers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
What is...
On the give, it's Bigsby. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They run it again with Bigsby. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. 1st and 10, Prescott. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Will Johnson there on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Chance about the chains here on 3rd and 4. Step to the air here. He's running for it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.